everyone, this is Leah O'Rourke.
This is Beccy Henderson.
And we're here today to talk about
Derry Girls.
Will we say hello and introduce ourselves?
Okay.
Or introduce each other?
Yeah.
You're Leah O'Rourke.
You're Beccy Henderson.
Wow. Do we hold our teacups?
Okay.
Wait, or do we warm up to
Or
tea?
do we reach and grab?
Hi.
I actually think that looks well.
Hi, Leah.
Hello, Beccy. How are you?
Good. So I put on my YouTube and my Instagram if anyone had any questions for Leah and I, and we're going to go through them now.
Okay.
What have we got?
So someone has asked, tell us your favourite scene.
Ooh.
It's hard to pick just one, isn't it?
I liked the school play.
Yeah, I loved that. That was
the swords.
The swords is iconic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was good crack.
Yeah, that's one of the only times where we have corpsed during the scene.
Yes. There was like supporting artists thought the play was over and then they started clapping, but it wasn't over and we didn't know whether we were allowed to
keep going
or laugh or like what.
Yeah.
But it was very funny. I think because you're like holding in the laughter and like having to keep going.
Yes.
But there was lots of dramatic pauses in that where you can understand why people thought it
seemed over.
It seemed over.
We were pausing for other people's dialogue.
Oh, right. That's what it was. Yeah.
But they didn't know that and started. It was great.
Yeah. Stars and Rise was a good scene too.
Oh, yeah.
And all the scenes from it were very, very funny.
Yeah. I mean, you having to get in and out of that coffin.
And everyone else comments on your face like what's happening? What is happening?
That was a really good scene to do. I like most of our scenes.
And it felt like no cringe was too much, and that was quite fun to do. Like,
yes, it's freeing to be like, you can be as crazy and weird as you want to be.
Yeah.
Like just these two nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nerds. I love it. So the next question someone's asked is, what careers you think Jenny and Aisling would have as adults?
Oh.
I think Jenny would probably...
Like a politician?
Yeah, politicians want to get a lot. People have said that. And they say that she looks very like a politician that is in Northern Ireland. I can't remember her name, but I get sent a lot of screenshots of this politician from here.
Okay.
And people think like she looks like Jenny.
Adult Jenny Joyce.
Yeah, adult Jenny Joyce. Maybe like GP or something because her dad was a surgeon. Maybe?
Oh, yeah. And he'd be like following the family footsteps.
I can picture Aisling as like a librarian for some reason.
Yeah, she's got
Is it just the glasses?
Yeah, she's got strong librarian vibes.
And I think that room that we filmed and you like had your inhaler that you forgot.
Yeah, the school magazine.
Yeah, the school magazine. It was in a library, wasn't it? Maybe that's why
we were in a library.
I'm placing it there.
Yeah, Aisling in the future is just in a library, and when it's empty, she just sings quietly.
Yeah. I love
and
her
no one
quiet,
ever hears.
soft, perfect singing. And someone just said, brilliant people. That's so sweet, isn't it?
Cute.
Favourite moment with each cast member? I love you guys.
Aww. There's so many cast members.
There is so many. There's one moment I remember where it was a sad scene. We're filming the funeral scene for Claire's dad, but we were all in that tiny little room in like the back of like a chapel or a church.
Yes.
And Tommy Tiernan found like a CD of like some religious CD, and he put it on, and it was just hilarious.
And we just went through all the songs
on this like CD, and he was like singing along and like cracking us all up. Like,
I had a moment with Dylan. We had seen Spider-Man the night before, and I cried when, spoiler alert, Andrew Garfield caught MJ, and I cried. And then the next day when we were doing the political play on stage, Dylan was in the crowd, and I looked over to Dylan and he went, and I was like, you. That was funny.
He was
really
actually
funny.
Always very funny if we were doing scenes on stage and you could spot him in the audience.
He's really funny, really good human, good energy, someone you like to have around. And Louisa, I feel like Orla would want to be friends with Jenny and Aisling and should have got to hang out with them more.
She's always flopping away with her lighter. Like,
she would have had a lovely time hanging out with us, I think.
We would have loved that.
Come join our nerd club.
Yeah, a little gang. The answer is no, categorically for me already. Will we ever get a recording of Monday morning? I sing it to myself every morning. No, I'm not even.
Take it away.
No, I
Take it away. I'm ready. I'll be your backup.
That was good crack, but it was so out of my comfort zone. Especially there was no music in the background to try and drown Jenny singing out. It was all a cappella.
Yeah, actually, is that we normally always had some sort of instrument. And
you always did.
I always had some sort of instrument.
My voice was my instrument.
And that time we didn't have anything. Yeah, so that the Barbara Quartet scene felt quite different.
Yeah.
To our other songy ones.
But it is like a song that people like would sing to me, like joking. Do you know, like if I am like in my day job or in a bad mood or something.
Yeah.
In the morning. Like, you know.
Do you find that annoying or is it fun?
It is fun. Like, I do find it fun. And then like I remember when I was at school, like if I like slept in, my dad would sing songs like wake me out of bed, like, and like they were along the lines of that cringe, like, because but it's sort of counteracted like how like grumpy I was, you know, like, but no, I do. I don't mind. It's fun. Yeah. It is good fun, but I'm not gonna do it. You're not gonna get a recording of it. Moving on.
We need to talk to Hattrick about that one.
Yeah.
Petition for its Monday morning official single release.
Yeah.
Jenny Joyce and Aisling.
It's good no one needs
to have an album.
Yeah.
And we could put the God on it.
I was saying who would buy this, but clearly somebody's asked for it, so there's a market there. What would our like album cover be then?
You and your cowboy stuff.
Yeah, that would...
One leg on a chair.
Yeah. We'd go to the country market as well.
Aisling would be quite far back and like the seal sticker would be over her face.
Is there another season planned?
No.
But
But I think that's so, I love that.
Yeah.
I love, well, for one, I enjoy limited series. I like when a story doesn't just go on and on and on, but I feel like there was a very specific and distinct story to tell with this, and it got told, and there was no need for it to keep going. Especially with the significance of the backdrop of the Troubles. And then to end it at the peace process was really, it ended perfectly. And fully support. Not just them being milked out and turning out more for the sake of it. The story got told and got told well.
Perfectly summed up there, Becky. Thank you. Do you get recognised when you're out and about, and does it bother you?
So I get recognised, and it's lovely. What I don't like is I'll get recognised sometimes, quite often, and people clearly aren't comfortable in coming to maybe say that. So what they do instead is they stare and they whisper. So and I hear like that's how I know that they're recognised. I just hear like, oh, she's from Derry Girls, and then they just keep whispering and keep looking at me. And when someone's whispering about you, all your instincts are like, it's negative. They hate me. Oh, I look really stupid right now. Why am I wearing this? Well, like kind of, you get quite insular. I get quite insular, and it makes me really paranoid. Whereas when someone recognizes me, and either they could recognize me and do nothing, and then I won't even know. Or when they recognize me and they just come up and they're like, "Oh, I love Derry Girls." Blah, blah. And then we just get to have a nice chat about it, or. Sometimes people will just do it and like quickly move on, and that's like they just wanted to let you know and just be like, "Oh, good job in Derry Girls." It's all you're like,
that was lovely.
So I will say, if you ever see me and you recognize me, just let me know. Come up and say hello. And that's a perfectly nice thing to do. I think it's really nice.
It is.
It's like nice acknowledgement of your work.
Most lovely.
What about you?
Yeah, no, I agree with what you're saying. Like, I think I probably told you before, like, I had a time when I was out dancing with my friends and somebody like took up their phone and their flash was on and they were like videoing me dancing and they didn't come up to me or anything.
Yeah.
But I said to my friend, am I being paranoid? They video me, and they're like, no, they are. And I didn't like that. Whereas if they came up and were like, oh, I love Derry Girls and can I get a photo or whatever, I would be happy. But a lot of times people think, or just come up to me and say, you look very like Jenny from Derry Girls. They don't actually like think it's me.
So cute.
And no, it is cute. And I never really say, oh, it is me actually. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Thank you. That's such a compliment. She's gorgeous.
Oh. Thank you so much.
No, I've had that too with the phone that they think is discreet and it's absolutely not.
No.
Yeah, and it was just like, well, you could ask me for a photo.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
But, I guess maybe they're just nervous that you won't want to, but there's also a certain respect to have for people, and I'm sure if the tables were turned, they wouldn't just want someone like filming them. I think because they see you in a different realm, like they see you on their TV screen, so then there's like a slight disconnect as if you're not really a person.
Yes.
So they don't treat you like one sometimes. So if you see us, come and say hi.
Yeah, we're very friendly. Are you releasing a full version of Stay? But you pretty much did.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, I released what we recorded, what we did on set on the day. I put it on my YouTube channel, which is where you're watching this right now.
So scroll on down through other videos and find it.
Yeah, I'll put it in the description.
Yeah. Link below. Isn't this what presenters do?
I'm a YouTuber now.
Yeah. How long were the filming days?
How long were the filming days? 10 hours?
Yeah, 10 hours, 10 to 12 hours, depending on if we ran over or whatever. Yeah.
It's pretty, like,
that's standard
filming day. Although because we would sometimes, you might be in on that day, but not be in every scene. So we did sometimes just get to hang out in each other's trailers, and that was fun.
We love that.
You just get to keep drinking tea and having a chat. It's the only time that's not nice is when you have a scene coming up that you're quite nervous about.
Yes.
And then sitting and just
waiting to be called
for it is the worst. Because there's no actual gauge on how long, if you're like the 5th or 4th scene of the day or something, there's no true gauge of how long those first 3 scenes are going to take. They could go so fast, or they could like have some hiccups and like go on and on. So you're just like waiting. Yeah. And it like... Yeah, it's bad for your anxiety.
Yeah,
it is. Nerves.
It is.
Of that unknown time to be waiting, and you can't settle down and relax and be like, oh, it won't be until 3 o'clock or something. Yeah, because it could be right now, or it could be in 2 hours. Yeah. So that's
I'm even really feeling that nervous energy just re talking about that. And it's mostly me with the singing songs. How many times have I just sat and the thing, and you in the guitar with that, just like but I loved having like you there and someone that I was like so comfortable with too, like practice my lines with. That like was such a big help.
I think we got quite lucky that we connected so well and just actually became a real life friend. So then the kind of maybe rehearsing something a lot was quite easy to do. I didn't ever feel like bad being like, Leah, can we go through that scene or go through our lines or whatever? So a normal length of filming days, but we weren't always on set all day for them.
This leads nicely into this next question, which is, do you think Aisling and Jenny would have stayed friends if the show like followed them as they got older?
Oh, cute.
But I don't know, because Aisling did start to grow. I was going to say, you know, she did stand her own in an episode.
She found a little bit of her backbone.
And then when you're sort of smiling with the main gang or doing well in the Stars and Rise, I don't know. I think you might have came to your senses at some point.
Depends how far Jenny goes.
Yeah.
It depends how far she would push it. In her kind of vindictiveness. I think Aisling would only put up with that so long to your point. Especially as she got into adulthood and maybe found other bubbles. I could see her going off to like uni and finding some real like nerd friends. that appreciate her. I love that for her.
I know.
But I do also think there's an element of Aisling that like does just think Jenny's class. You know, and when she's like support backing singer. I don't ever, because a lot of people see it like, oh, like she's not getting to shine her light. But I think for Aisling, she's like so happy being there and like going, oh my God, Jenny's so great.
And her thrown away.
Yeah, I think Aisling thinks Jenny's class. I think she like loves being her henchman and her best friend.
That's so nice. That's so nice. We like to hope they would stay friends, but
yeah, I'd like to think so.
What if Jenny pushed it? Yeah, Aisling could stand her own and make her own new friends. I said, did you have to rehearse the singing a lot?
We would rehearse the singing. We'd get a couple of like sessions to rehearse the singing, but we didn't ever get to rehearse what we were doing while we were singing.
Yeah.
The movement, the choreography, the staging.
Yeah.
We didn't get to rehearse that. And was always just made up by ourselves on the day.
Yeah. That's like, hope they like this.
In fairness, there was never any pushback.
No.
Michael and Lisa were always just like, go get up and do your thing, whatever we're doing.
I think they just wanted it to be cringe
ridiculous,
and rubbish.
So we can't
like,
have, so it just has to be the worst it can be.
Yeah.
But I think just one of the last things we had to do was the school play. And this time, so we just made that up on the morning. And then they gave us, so they're like, oh, take like 10 minutes to make up the play.
Yeah.
And they gave us extras. They like handed us these extras to then also direct and tell what to do. Yeah. How many were there? 4?
Yeah.
And they were so, bless them, they were so lovely and so like, just tell us what to do. We're like, I don't know, we're still figuring it out ourselves. Yeah. But so we just got given extras to give a direction to. Yeah. Which was very fun. I think the play turned out well.
It did actually. If you need us to direct anything, we can. GCSE standard.
Yeah. It's nice to be given that freedom as well. I hope it didn't sound like I was like slagging off the fact that we didn't have. No, it was good freedom.
Yeah, a positive thing like that they trusted us to go away and do this and bring something to the table, which was good.
What a compliment. Yeah. That we just got to make it up.
Yeah,
That's so like. Yeah. I think shows a great level of trust in us to come up with the dorkiest thing that you could do.
Yeah. Dorkiest. Someone said they'd love to see us do karaoke. Oh.
Another video.
Yeah. People are so lovely. People are like, we just want more Jenny and Aisling content in any form.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, I like this. And we get asked this a lot, Becky. How different are we from Jenny and Aisling in real life?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah. I think there's some similarities, but obviously a lot of differences too.
Yeah.
I think we both like work hard and want to do well, and I know of you, like you are so professional as an actress, like you would never go without your lines learnt or anything. And I feel like Jenny and Aisling would be like that too with their schoolwork and stuff.
We're both very like on time or like early.
We
like
always have to be on time. We
10
never sleep
early
in.
is on time. I would be like hyper into that sort of stuff and being totally prepared. So we're definitely nerdy and like teacher's pet in that kind of way.
Yeah. I think you probably have more confidence in real life and more of a backbone and more stand your own than Aisling.
Yeah.
And I definitely wouldn't be like a telltale like Jenny. Like I would never go and like rat people out or anything like that.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I mean?
tattle on people.
No.
But you do love a theme.
I love a theme.
I
love a theme and I love a party. So that's very Jenny Joyce.
That is so Jenny. Yeah, when Leah throws a party, it's like a Jenny Joyce party. It's that fully themed and decorated. Yeah. And you're good at throwing a themed party. I would love to have like the brains that Aisling has. Oh. Like I wouldn't have that, but I feel like she'd be good at like maths and science.
She would be 100%.
What a life.
What a life, I know. We'll just stick to our art and drama.
Yeah. You could do just as well in life with those things, right?
Yeah, we can. Sure, look,
we can be financially stable.
Look, we're in Becky's lovely apartment and she's done
with
amazing.
With her own talk show.
Yeah, with her own talk show. Who did you get along with the most on the show apart from each other? But we got on with everybody.
I would say there's definitely a point in season 3 where our 2 trailers were attached to Siobhan's.
Yeah.
So then, just because we were the little trailer club, then you're like having lunch together and things like that.
You're so easy to get on with. Like, I would like not get on with you. Like,
oh, thanks, Leah. Same to you.
Thank you so much.
We're just so wonderful.
We are. Oh, that's a question that we've already answered. It was like, how much of the choreography did you come up yourselves?
All of it.
Yeah. Who's the funniest person in Derry Girls?
Ooh.
Who's the most funny, but we wouldn't think it, is what it said.
Dylan,
yeah. What inspired you to become an actress?
Ooh. It's something I've always wanted. I think I had a head-on quite early of watching even cartoons or watching Disney and thinking, I never was like, I want to be the princess. At whatever age, I was like, I want to be the person playing the princess. Or I want to be the person playing that thing, or the lost boy, or the whatever character seemed really fun. I was like, I want to be the person playing that. Yeah. Instead of thinking I just want to be that thing. So I don't know if that comes down to awareness or what that was, or maybe it's just an organic thing that I've had. Yeah. But there weren't actors in my family or anything, so it was a bit left field in that sense. But yeah, I've kind of always wanted to do it. Just when I was really young, I remember I wanted to be a singer. Yeah. Like Lolly. Do you remember Lolly? Yeah. Oh, Mickey is the best. Yeah, I wanted to be her.
Oh, that's a cool person
I wanted to be Lolly.
I love that song.
That was short-lived and that followed up by acting, because my sister used to get really annoyed when I sang.
Did she? Why? When your voice is so unreal?
Well, I guess I was a child, so probably wasn't.
Oh, it was right. It wasn't back then.
Probably wasn't at the time. It was probably very annoying. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I have an aunt and uncle that are actors, and then I have my other aunt's a drama teacher, and then when I was young, I started going to drama groups in Uri, and I loved it, and then it just sort of went from there, like. Yeah. And seeing them, like, as actors, knowing it was a career choice.
Yeah. Sometimes that's half the battle, or something, like, even just knowing it's a thing you can do. Yeah. So I think getting that exposure, maybe even then getting to like go and see plays and stuff when you're young, or even the panto. Yeah. Like, oh, this is a thing that you can do.
Who would win in a fight between? Oh, it's it, Becky and Leah.
Us personally?
Yeah, personally, I think you would win. I think you would win. 'Cause you do your dancer size and all, and I haven't done any working out in age.
I can dance. I'd probably win. Out of Jenny and Aisling, who do you think?
Oh, Jenny.
Because Jenny would fight dirty.
Yeah. She always has Aisling pushed out of the way as it is. God, love her.
What's your favourite line that Aisling says?
The one that I think is pretty iconic that everyone always comments on is, wow, what a great way to look at it.
I like Jenny's what's the wording? It'd be like, well, that's a little bit inappropriate. Yeah. That one where they're like been drinking with the teacher. Yeah. I like that one. Yeah. And I like your wee face. Yeah. Over that one.
Thanks very much.
That's a good one. I mean, Jenny's got a lot of bangers. Yeah. To be fair.
Like Fappy Debbie Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's free to tick my box.
Yeah. Oh, cringe. Cringe.
Well, they do call me the theme queen. Oh my gosh, you have so many.
She is so
You've
great.
got so many great lines.
Boogie on Down's another one.
Boogie on Down. How do we wrap it up?
Thanks for tuning in. Oh, that's cringe. Is that as if Jenny Joyce did a video? Thanks for tuning in.
Jenny Joyce having a YouTube channel would be great content.
Oh God, it'd be awful.
Like tours of her mansion.
Tours of her mansion and her singing her like songs that nobody wants to hear. People will have to watch it like this.
It would be a music channel.
Yeah, it would.
Of her doing covers.
Yeah. But if she was like a content creator, it was like, how I study for my exams, and putting out her like water bottle. It would be like that's the most Jenny Joyce thing I could think of at the moment. I think Aisling's would be more interesting.
I think Aisling would be too shy.
Yeah.
I don't think she'd have a YouTube channel. She wouldn't put herself out there.
No.
No, I think she's quite happy in the background.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we wrap it up there.
Wrap it up.
Well, thank you very much for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Joining us for our little chat.
Be back some other time with more news from Becky and Leah.
If you liked this video, let us know, and if it's something that you would like us to do again, also let us know.
Yeah. It's like looking at us, let us know. I'm sure you will.
We have a little film festival thingy to go to.
Yeah.
So we're going to get ready and go to that. But this has been lovely. Thank you for taking the time to join us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2. All right, let's do this.